all nuclear defense systems, all global terrorism, all plots to take down the United States. Those things, the Pentagon has a total lock on. But if you ask them, hey, do you have anyone in your ranks that you think is a racist or a terrorist themselves? Particularly an extremist, and the definition there we'll get to is quite loose. They say, we don't know, we have no idea. So we're ordering a mandatory, everyone, you step down. If we find out you're an extremist over the next 60 days, you have 60 days to step down. Otherwise, we are going to root through and vet everyone. How does this feel? How does this strike you? Because last week I said they're going to label anyone who supports Trump today a racist, an extremist, a bigot, xenophobe. So it doesn't matter that he was in office. Turns out it's not just to get him out of office. Now it's to crush any support for an America First agenda. Anyone trying to help keep America afloat is an extremist, apparently. The Pentagon says, via Reuters, the U.S. military on Wednesday acknowledging it was unsure about how to address white nationalism and other extremism in its ranks and announced plans for military-wide stand-downs, pausing regular activity at some point in the next 60 days to tackle the issue. Weird. Weird. They say the decision to hold a stand-down was made by Lloyd Austin, not Joe Biden? Who's the commander-in-chief? Who made history by becoming the military's first black defense secretary after a long career rising in the ranks of the Army. In his confirmation hearing, Lloyd Austin underscored the need to rid the military of racists and extremists. Pentagon spokesman John Kirby. Who? Wait, I thought John Kirby was that guy that got killed. Oh, that's George Kirby. Sorry. Said Austin, so this is John Kirby, said Austin ordered the stand down after a meeting with the U.S. military branch leaders. Again, not the president, not the commander-in-chief. Who's running the show over there? Who are under pressure to show progress in combating extremism after current and former military service members were found to have participated in the siege on the U.S. Capitol on January 6th. So the fact that there were some National Guard people who were arrested because they were protesting or had gone into the Capitol building itself, if an off-duty cop was there holding a flag, he's an extremist. We have to deal with them. They must be disciplined. Says the Pentagon has yet to define how it will deal with extremism or offer data estimating how many service members hold white nationalist ideology. It is also not disclosed how many troops have been disciplined for extremism. So they can't tell you if there is even a one. They can't tell you. Now, I'm sure, just by the rule of large numbers, you can assume there could be one. One secret Nazi. One real neo-Nazi in the military who is just quietly biding his time. There could be. But again, these people claim themselves to be what they are. No real Nazi is secretly hiding that he's a Nazi, at least not in the mainstream view. Right? You have Richard Spencer openly claiming he's a neo-Nazi, so you don't have to look far if you want to find the people who are claiming they themselves are white nationalists or white supremacists. They themselves are letting you know. You don't need someone to label a person as that. You don't need it. You have 2,500, I think, total members left of the KKK and 1,500 additional people who outwardly, like I said, online or otherwise, consider to claim themselves white supremacists. We don't hear, for the record. But they will say, you, the white nationalists, and you, the other extremists. Now, what's the other extremist mean? They're going to say it's Trumpism. And you've seen the headlines in the news just in the last couple days. We haven't forgotten about Trumpism, and Trumpism is extremism. And now, white nationalism and other extremism will be rooted out of the military. So you can't think America first. If you ever tweeted pro-Trump, pro-MAGA, pro-America, that's going to be seen now as extremism. So you'll have an option. Over the next 60 days, you can step down, you can resign, you can leave with your tail between your legs, or they will inevitably find that information that you had somehow posted something that is now considered retroactively illegal or against a new policy, and they'll expel you for it or charge you. Because again, you're an extremist now. You're not just someone who has a free thought or an opinion. Not every free thought and passing opinion is any good, by the way. Like, not every single one is going to be an A. Some of them are C's. Occasionally, someone posts an F. That happens. Humans make mistakes. And if you tell someone in the military, I'm not saying that we're excusing any of the behavior, by the way, but I'm just saying to extrapolate, to then say, well, that person's an extremist because they said MAGA. Or in a year from now, they may say, flying the American flag today with how many wrongs our country is committing against the people, like, that's honestly an extremist flag. You're going to see people that now will begin to condemn flying the American flag, unless you fly also a BLM flag and a gay pride flag and an ISIS flag. That's where we're headed. And I don't care to say anything else but what I think is the truth now, because I'm not going to try to curb language. I'm not going to try to say, maybe this, maybe that. I said it last week. They are going to say anyone who is a Trumper, anyone who ever voted for Trump, either needs to renounce it entirely right now, completely denounce, or you will be an extremist now. That's it. And if you don't believe it, you can read this or you can wait a week. Maybe it won't take that long. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and help me keep America afloat.